Paul, your move.
Yeah, so I was saying, with that fumble, would it let me take more than one or no?
It's still
No.
only one.
Okay, my turn. I move down to where I move down 10 feet.
That means you're 30, 25.
So I'm 25 feet off the ground instead of 35. I'm going to fire... I'm actually going to fire both arrows at the leader there, and she'll stay my dodge guy.
Okay.
17 to hit her.
No.
And then 18 probably also misses.
Yep.
Then I fly straight up, so I'm 30 feet or 35 feet back up again, and that's my turn.
Okay. His turn again. Okay, so he has to decide. He casts a spell on you. Mike, what's it?
What?
Fortitude save.
What?
Fortitude save.
Okay.
What'd you get? Oh, okay. Okay, so you feel an oppressive power just forming around you, and then it fails.
Was it a targeted power?
Yes.
In that case, I drain a number of power points or spell points from the caster of the spell,
You get 0.
equal to 1/2 of what was needed to cast the spell.
Spell-like ability. He spent 0 to cast it. Does that still count?
Yeah, no, I mean, it only applies to spellcaster. If it's a spell-like ability, it doesn't work.
Okay, so it does not. So yeah, that's a spell-like. So you don't. It doesn't trigger then. All right then. So it'd be Ember next.
At the...
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. She technically actually surrendered last round.
Who did?
One of the archers.
Archer?
The leader that I just tried to shoot?
No, the one with the red marker on her name.
Oh, okay, well, I didn't attack her. I only attacked the leader and missed both times.
Yeah, she would have said, surrendered, put her weapon down, and just walked off. I almost forgot about that. What are you trying to do?
Actually, no. Back and then take another 5-foot step.
What?
And then I'm
That's 10 feet.
yeah. 5-foot step back, so I don't provoke attack.
You can't. If you move more than 5 feet, you can't. It does not count. You can't.
Yeah, you can't take a 5-foot step to avoid attack of op and then keep moving.
I'll just take a tumble.
You have to do 3 tumbles: 15, 17, and 19.
I was only near 2 of them though.
You are right there.
I
1,
guess
2,
that would
3.
be the third.
First one passes. Wait, you have a plus 20 to tumble? Don't even roll. Wait, no, you don't even need to roll because you'd pass no matter what.
Yeah,
You could have just said that.
that's what I said. I don't really need to roll, but
I didn't know what your bonus was.
move there, and then I'll do the successful
What?
anti-magic ray. I have to do a touch attack, and you get a will save. Negates it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I didn't know that was actually a spell.
Yes.
7th level spell.
Okay. That's a 7th level spell.
Oh shit! No, it is right. Sorry. Not my sheet, maybe.
It might be lower level for wizard and sorcerer.
It says 7th.
No, it is
Ah.
7. Yeah,
Okay.
I was reading the wrong list. Sorry, I put it with some others that I didn't mean to put it with.
Okay. I was wondering because I didn't think that was too powerful for this level. Okay.
I guess I'll do. I can hit the 3 of that, or
Those 3 are unconscious right now, though, so your only threat is that dude.
got the people in front of me here.
Oh, you're gonna hit the
And the
3
badger.
gnolls?
Yeah, so that I just want to make sure I.
What are you doing? Yes?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Crap.
You're doing lightning bolt, aren't you?
No, I'm doing burning.
That's a 15-foot cone originating from your current position.
Yeah, that's what I said. If I take a 5-foot step forward. Or here. Hit them and miss Yule.
Okay, so you back up and move a bit to...
Well, I moved back because I wanted to make sure I was in range to be able to hit the Ifrit, and because I didn't realize that I didn't have that spell because I was looking at the wrong list.
Okay.
So, or I wrote it in the wrong list. So I'm gonna move forward.
And then you just
So I
move
can
right
hit
back
that.
into the thing. Okay. I will
Yeah.
need... what's your concentration bonus?
It's 14, but
Okay. You will need to
I
roll...
can just cancel my movements. I mean, the whole reason I moved was to be able to be in range of the Ifrit. So I take a tumble and make a 5-foot step up because I started from right here.
Okay, so you took... Instead of moving everything, that you took a 5-foot step. You are still within
Yeah.
range of other enemies. You still need to make concentration checks to pull off the spell.
Okay.
You need 2 of them. Okay, it's a 1st level spell, I presume, so that's high enough. So none of them get an opportunity to hit you. Roll damage. And let's see now.
So I can cast, or I can roll as 5d. $13.
Okay. So they each need to make reflex saves.
Yeah, to take half.
I believe it's like, what, 13, 14?
It's 11 plus her intelligence modifier.
6.
So DC 17 reflex save.
17. Okay, so 1 null failed. He takes 7 damage. He just jumps by the flames. He jumps by the flames. He doesn't see the flames coming. He just gets burned. And the dire badger just shakes it off.
The ones that pass still take half damage, so.
They did take half damage.
What's that?
They did take half damage.
Okay.
Yeah. When I said they shaked it off, I mean like the fire caught on them and they just shucked off the rest.
You confused me. I thought you meant they didn't take.
Oh. No, don't worry. I did calculate the damage. Okay. So now it's her turn. She doesn't like you injuring her friends, so she's gonna shoot you, Paul, again.
Okay,
wait.
my D.
No, wait. Her spell triggers.
What's that?
Her spell triggers, and you take.
Oh yeah, acid damage.
Yep, and this is the last time it triggers because she's only 3rd level.
Okay.
So
6 more.
Yeah, 6 more acid. That's about all she's gonna do.
Okay.
And okay, I actually gotta check if she wants to do this. What does this do? There it is. Come on. Okay, she shoots another ray at you. Where's her? There she is. For a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh god, that's actually... I'm wondering if this effect actually doubles because of the crit.
Just roll to confirm.
True.
Does a touch attack?
Yes. And she rolled another natural 20.
Okay, then yeah, she's critting me.
Come on, spell load. I need to know what this spell does.
Oh.
I know what it actually does, but I need to know the exact numbers. Stop it. There we go. Hopefully, please load. Why does this refuse to load for me? Okay, I got this here. Okay. Does Ray of Enfeeblement crit?
No, it's just a saving throw.
No, there's no
I
saving
think.
throw. Range touch attack.
Oh, and then I just take the effects. There's no crit on it. It's not a damage. It doesn't do damage.
It does do...
That's the one that lowers your abilities.
Yeah, I'm pretty much useless the rest of the encounter.
Yep, she lowers your strength by...
Oh, it's just... Oh, I was thinking of Feeble Mind. Okay, she just lowers my strength.
Yeah, she's lowering your strength by a certain amount. Does it
No.
still not crit?
I don't know, Mike. Can you crit on something that doesn't do damage?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, so for the next 3 minutes, you have 7 less
I
strength.
take 1d6 plus 2 strength damage.
Plus 1 per cast. Oh, 2 cast.
Right, it's 1d6 plus 1. She's a 3rd level caster, so it's 1d6 plus 2.
Oh, right. I thought it was plus 1 per cast.
No,
it's
it's
plus 2
no.
per 2.
For 2 levels,
Yeah. I misread
Do
that.
you have any spell resistance? Because that
So
could factor
6.
into it.
No.
Huh?
Do you have any spell resistance?
No.
For players such as yourself, spell resistance is basically never happening.
Yeah, I just never know if he's got something.
Nope.
Okay, so it's 6 strength, not 7.
Yeah. That's fine. I just do less damage now.
You also can't use your bow.
I can. I just don't do as much damage with it.
Wait, can you still use your bow even though you're not the strength for it?
Yeah, I still have a 12 strength. I mean, it's not like I'm physically incapable of pulling a bow.
As
I think
long
you
as
guys
he's
should
not
take a penalty
using
for trying to pull it, though.
strength or
Yeah, I
he's
take a
fine.
penalty. I take a penalty for using it. I just I can still use it. I just can't use it as effectively.
Okay.
The only time he wouldn't be able to use it, Sammy, is if there's a strength check that he needs to have for it. Like if it's.
But yeah,
you know,
if you have a +4 composite bow and you only have a +1 strength bonus, you're actually going to take a -3 penalty because you're 3 points away from it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not.
Instead of working for you.
Well, that's what she wanted. Well, she got off what she succeeded. She should.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss more and I'll do less damage, but yeah. It's effectively -3 to attack and -3 damage.
Okay. Oh wait, no. It's supposed to be Mike's turn.
Well, out of these two guys, who's that guy?
He's the boss dude. He's the elemental.
He's an elemental.
Yep.
Who's this?
Human.
What? Like what? What kind of human?
He's a human.
Mountain man with a spear. He had a pet badger.
Yeah, and he also has fire in his hand.
The guy that we need to defeat?
Well, technically speaking, you need to defeat all of them.
Okay, so what makes him the boss?
Oh, he's the boss of his team.
Okay. But his team is all dead, isn't it? Aren't they?
No, technically speaking, they
no,
have
they're in front of us.
4 hit points and like negative
They're just.
20 non-lethal damage.
His group is standing on top of us.
I'm just going to make a charge attack on this guy. And
Oh, touche.
I'm just going to roll a die here because it's easier with a 32 charge attack AC.
Yeah, that's higher than his AC.
All right.
For a few minutes. I just need to grab my food. Starving.
Okay, so what do you do next?
I'm hitting him with my two-handed mind blade, and which is also charged with force damage of 1d4, and then my psycho something or other burst for another 2d8, and then I'm using my feet to make this all non-lethal damage.
So that's how much damage he takes.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal damage. So now he is 29 points closer to unconsciousness. So he shakes. You hit him upside the head or somewhere, and he wobbles a bit and seems somewhat sleepy now, but he's still standing. Pretty hard hit. Okay, Joe, your move. You have a badger and an angry gnoll in front of you. Joe?
Yep. Hit the badger for the 35 for non-lethal damage, 15. But I had 23 electric from a shocking grasp.
That's a badger, you know that, right?
Yeah, doesn't he have like half his master's hit points?
This is an animal companion. I don't think that applies.
No, it doesn't. If it's animal companion, it's separate.
Yeah, he's just an animal he found off of the wild and just said, "Join me." Other than some minor bonuses, he's basically...
Remember, I mean, we killed the horses.
The horses had 30 HP.
No, that's what I mean. We killed the horses. Were we disqualified for killing animals?
You're not disqualified if you haven't done anything against the rules yet. Killing does not directly kill you. So you just hit this thing for 35 non-lethal, but then you do 23 lethal damage.
That's why I was asking, does like animals, like horses and animal companions count as a team member?
Yes.
Asking if we're going to get disqualified for killing the badger or the horses, Sammy.
I hope not. I mean, they're fighting us, so
No.
it should be fair game.
You will not get disqualified. But I'm
We'll
wondering
get the
why you're doing
animals to submit.
lethal damage and non-lethal at the same time is what I'm questioning.
Well, I can't do non-lethal electric damage. 3 would be enough to seriously hurt him, and the non-lethal would be enough to knock him out.
The
I'm
non-lethal.
not trying to kill him. I'm still trying to take him down, though.
Oh, the non-lethal would have knocked him unconscious. But lethal, you just got yourself a barbecued
Badger?
dire badger.
Woohoo, dinner.
That's his pet. You may not eat him.
Sure we can.
And 21 to hit the knoll for me for 12
Is
damage.
that non-lethal or lethal?
Lethal, I was hoping he could take like a... Was it a D8 plus 9?
I don't know. What does the red X tell you?
You kill the animal companion, it's supposed to do damage to the druid or to the master, usually.
No.
If they're any kind of bond, so.
No.
What was that?
Not that I'm aware of.
Because I'm pretty sure, because if someone kills a paladin mount, they take negatives from it, and if someone killed my
No.
wizards from I take
You create a special
for it.
connection with yours. This is different for an animal companion. He just finds...
Animal companions.
No, if an
I
animal
thought
companion,
it was-
no, if
I
an animal
thought it
companion
too.
dies, it has to wait, I think, 24 hours before acquiring a new one. It doesn't get penalties.
Yeah, he's just basically an animal he finds that he befriends, basically.
Yeah, it's a different kind of
2 archers left.
bond for whatever reason.
They're gonna do 22 and 19 to hit. 19 I don't think hits, but a 22 I think does.
Attacking me?
Yes.
No, my AC is 23, except against a leader, in which case it's 24.
Oh, when did you up your AC?
When I used my skirmish, I get my skirmish bonuses too. So it goes from 21 to 23, and then
Okay.
dodge makes it to 24 against the leader.
His turn. He
Doesn't
throws...
skid around like a crab just because he thinks it looks cool.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, let's see now. That guy. There he is. Does no 14 touch does not hit.
Me? No.
No, not you. I was talking to Joe.
Oh.
Yeah, the monk dude with fire the guy with fire just threw fire at Joe again. And now these two. 27 does not hit, and a 25 does not hit Ember. My God,
No.
You guys are taking on every single team at once and just... This ain't a fight, this is a slaughter. Paul, your turn.
Okay.
Is this right to call this a fight in any regard?
I'm gonna come to where I'm 25 feet down, but then move over to here. I'm gonna fire one arrow at the leader. She'll see my dodge guy. There we go. That's a 34 to hit her.
Yes.
And then it's just 3 less damage because of my penalty. So 17 and 2 is 19 damage.
19 damage. So she definitely felt that.
Okay. And then I move back to where I'm 35 feet up, and that's my turn.
His turn. Kush, he's gonna draw his rapier and goes on guard. No, wait, not a
Who
rapier.
against what?
Mike. It's a scimitar, I should actually state. He pulls out his scimitar and says, "On guard," and does a 29 and an 18. Does either of those hit? Mike.
If you're talking, you're muted.
No, I can hear. Oh, you mean Mike? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't hear Mike.
Did you say be right back or anything?
No,
Not that I heard.
neither did I. I'm pretty sure 18 doesn't hit because everyone... Paul has the lowest and he's at 23, so I don't think that would hit. It might have actually just been better just to say RP, you guys just beat the crap out of these instead of actually doing all this.
This way we get the XP, right?
Yeah.
I would have still given you... Well, with the way it's going, the XP value for this fight is actually dropping.
Seriously?
Well, it would have been the same if you... So far, it would have been the same as if you fought all just first-level warriors and you just punched them to death.
That's not true. It's just they're not very good strategists, and we kind of killed one entire group's strategy within the first minute, because that was my strategy. And it was
Well, the
good.
thing is, though, is that our challenge rating is higher because we're Gestalt.
Yeah, the experience value is determined based on how much difficulty it takes to defeat your opponents. If it's an extremely easy fight, then you don't get much XP. If it's extremely...
When we're Gestalt, you can assume that our ECL is 2 to 4 levels higher than it is
There's Mike.
of estimating challenges.
Yeah.
Ask him what
Although
you needed to ask.
Well, that's actually a pretty good thing. I thought it was only doing 1 before, but now...
No, it's as far as from what I read, it's 2 higher. But yeah, I guess it fluctuates. I don't know. I know it's at least 2 higher though.
Out of Gestalt games, and I can tell you sometimes it's as much as 5.
I think I'll do it with 4 from now on, because you guys are quite tough. Especially with AC of 36 for Ember.
I can easily handle probably like a CR 13 monster. If it was just one monster on its own, then we could probably even handle up to a CR 15 monster.
Well, it would have been harder up to a minute ago, too, because wasn't joining us as of the last time you planned all this out, so...
Oh, well, this is actually after
might not
he
have-
joined.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did update it? Okay, I
Oh,
thought
not
you
this
hadn't
fight. This fight is
updated
just basically out of the module. I didn't update it because it's not... Why would I bother? There's
Well,
no...
if you're running the module, then don't change anything. Let us just kick everything's ass, and eventually we'll catch up to where the tough stuff is in the module, and we'll be able to beat it. But if you modify things throughout the module to try to make it challenging, then by the time we get to the end, we're just going to walk all over the bad guy unless you completely rebuild him.
Alright, it's, does a 29 hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you take 16 slashing damage.
Right, is that a melee attack?
Yes.
Takes 5 points of damage back.
Oh, touche.
Is that lethal damage?
Yeah. Okay, so he's starting to breathe quite heavily. Ember, it's your move. Silver?
Yeah, no, I'm talking. You can't hear me?
We can now.
Maybe I wasn't speaking loud enough for the mic to pick it up. Yeah, so it hears me. How badly does Ezekiel look?
I'm only down 10 points. I look fine.
I...
Yes? Oh.
That's on the guy, right in front of me. But if he starts to... he's falling down, then I'll switch the blows to the guy next to him.
Okay, how many punches do you get? 2 or 3?
Huh?
How many punches do you get?
I just said I believe I get 3. I'm checking real quick. It's 3, right, Paul?
I don't remember for your level.
And what's that, Mike?
Yeah, 3.
I was just testing something to see if it would work, but it didn't work.
It is 3, so top 3.
Okay. So you punch one, his head knocks back, and he gets the case of death, and the second one gets another case of death. That actually puts him at -4. So he's technically collapsing in a mild concussion, and that guy, yeah, he gets a mild case of death.
I'm trying not to kill him. If I see him start to die, I'll stop.
Well, that first punch killed him instantly,
Oh, shit. Oops.
and the second one barely dropped him into the negatives.
Just so you know, Silver, since you're a monk, you can choose to do non-lethal damage and not take a penalty.
Okay, her turn now. How many spell points does she?
Not kill them.
Oh, you just want to do it for sweep?
What? Sammy, because I didn't know that I could take... I could hit them with non-lethal without taking the penalty, and I didn't know they were so low. Do that for non-lethal.
Yeah, so you just beat them into unconsciousness.
Yeah. Please. Thank you.
Okay. I wonder how you'll take that when the fact that he just
I'm
murdered
awful
the other
good,
two.
so.
You'll straight up murdered the other one.
Well, he had already taken more damage than a regular Knoll, so I assumed we had a couple levels on him.
They're CR5 creatures. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, it's her turn.
That's all there. What are they doing taking risks in gladiatorial combat? That's just silly.
Well, this is information you don't have.
No, I'm just saying they made poor life choices to end up here.
Oh, who said they made life choices? They were told, join this tournament. They joined. Let's see now. Actually, oh wait, yeah,
I'm
that's
squishy
right.
and easy to kill. I think for my life, tried to join gladiatorial combat. That sounds like a great idea. Were they village idiots? Is that what it was?
No, they're hardened fighters. Okay, let's see. That marks it by 1, and that would be 3. Okay, so she cast another ray at Paul. She's doing the same thing again.
Okay, touch AC is 19.
Are you flying or anything, Paul?
Huh?
Are you flying or anything to make it harder on her?
Oh, it's the range. I'm within range, so it doesn't matter. It's just DC 19 touch. Oh, she missed, thankfully.
How do you have a 19 touch?
It's a secret. I can tell you, I just don't want to.
I can easily just look at your sheet. Oh, that's right, because the only armor you have is like 4. Everything else...
Well, I have a 5 dex and a 1 deflection modifier, and that's 16. Then I get 3 more, well, 1 more from dodge, and then 2 more from my skirmish.
And then last of it, and that's 19. That's...
Yeah.
Okay. So she shoots...
That's why I made her my dodge guy, so she comes close, but not quite.
Okay. And now it's the next person's turn. Mike's.
Alrighty. I'll tell him, feel free to surrender if you don't want me to knock you out.
I might just, he says to you in response.
Full critical with a 19. With 17 to confirm. Yes or no?
No, 17 does not confirm.
Then
Non-lethal
my
or...
second attack. Well, do you want me to roll
is this lethal or non-lethal?
non-lethal?
Okay, so yeah, roll your first hit.
Four is force damage, by the way. But it's all non-lethal. So 10 points of non-lethal.
Okay. Okay, so...
My second attack was 32 to hit.
What are you attacking?
Dude.
You are attacking...
Did he go down with the first hit?
Yeah.
Did he go down with the first hit?
Yeah, he went down with the first hit. Okay, is that your turn? Mike?
I'm making a move.
Ah.
Check to reestablish my weapon thing. Money is, but I can make a pretty decent cut. It's high enough.
That's should be high enough. Okay. And now it's Joe's turn.
I will fly over to the druid. Make sure he's not going to go down with one hit.
Did anyone hit him yet?
He's taking some damage.
Yeah, I didn't even know anyone hit him.
Yeah, Joe hit him a while ago with that Scarab of Doom.
Oh, okay.
I got a 24 to hit him.
Yes.
For 13 damage, non-lethal.
Okay.
And then I'm putting the Shocking Grasp into it.
Okay.
For 17.
Okay. He seems pretty healthy, but has definitely felt it. Archer's turn. 5-foot step, 5-foot step.
Wait. Can we guess who they're going to shoot?
I don't think there's any target but one for them to shoot, so... Yes, you may guess?
Works for me.
22 does not hit. I'm removing them. They're all gone. His turn. So, he shapeshifts into a crocodile, and then rages while in crocodile form.
Nice.
That's not good.
I look up at the crowd and like, okay, I can't tell if he's going to surrender now.
When he goes unconscious, his rage, he changes back. Or,
That's how he surrenders, by going into crocodile form.
does a 29 hit? No, wait, he can't attack because shape-shifting is a standard action, isn't it?
Unless
Yep.
he has defeat.
I do not believe he has a feat for that.
It's 4 feet.
Yeah, no, he can't attack this turn. Paul, it's your move.
Alright. I'm gonna move over to here and make one shot. I'll be 25 feet down, make one shot on the leader there. 28 to shoot her.
28 hits.
There we go. That's what I like. 26 plus 2, 28 damage.
Okay, she looks like she's bleeding a lot.
Then I go back up to where I'm 35 feet up.
Ember. Crocodiles can go on land, do you know that?
What's that?
No, I'm saying he can't jump out of the water. He might be on land, but without water to support him, he can't really jump because his back legs won't really permit it. He can lunge, but only a certain amount of feet. He can't really jump. That's what I'm saying. If he's still flying, he could. Or at the end of his.
Ember, it's your move.
Guess I'll go help Ezekiel.
Thank you.
Joe can evade the crocodile easily enough. So, because I don't think he can cast it.
No, not while raging.
Just check the range.
I think it's 60 feet for fly.
I meant. So I can make sure he doesn't.
What are you checking?
Fireball.
Oh.
Radius.
Oh, damn, she's not gonna live.
20-foot radius on fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just checked. So you're clear.
He's 35 feet in the air.
How badly? Huh?
Even if I wasn't, I'd be evasion, so.
And he's 35 feet in the air.
How badly do they look?
Hasn't taken damage. Breathing incredibly heavily and bleeding a lot.
So 2 of them haven't taken damage, but she's pretty bad.
You got a big open area. You can just catch the 2 that look good.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, can someone put a mark where my arrow starts, please? So
target all 3. Put them under misery.
Oh, you're
I'm
just
gonna kill her.
You don't know if she's.
You can take her down in a second. Don't you want to kill her? Or don't you want to take her down yourself?
Or the sheep.
So I'm gonna cast it here, so I only hit these 2 and not her, because that way she's 25 feet and just out.
Don't worry about the marker. We'll just remember it. So what's the damage?
And
they both pass the reflex save.
Then they take half. So
96.
Extra level. So 96.
The croc. What water is the croc in?
Sand.
It's not in water. That's why I said.
Oh.
There's no water.
Oh.
That's why I said all you have to do is fly a certain amount above it, because it can lunge, but it can't.
Yes, but for him to attack, Joe has to be within a certain range, and if he's within range, so is the crocodile.
Depends on if he's hitting it with just a sword or what. But he can always hit it up at the end of his turn.
So they both took half damage. There.
15, yeah.
Okay, so her turn. Just raises her hands and says, "I surrender."
Are they still standing, or?
Yeah, they look somewhat burnt and charred, but they took noticeably less from the reflex. She says, "Nope."
I'm gonna yell to them and say, "Surrender, please. I can kill you, but I really don't want to."
They have to wait till their turn to respond, unfortunately. It's Mike's turn
yeah,
now.
But... No, speaking as if is a non-turn action. You can do that whenever you want. But I'm yelling to them, I beg of you to surrender.
Have to wait until their turn for a response. It's also Mike's turn.
Okay. So these two guys are still standing, huh?
Which two?
Two guys here are standing.
Those are two girls.
I just...
They look like they're pretty close to going down.
They look somewhat fine, but not a lot.
The crocodile here is...
At full HP.
Yeah, and raging.
I'll break
so.
back.
What would be better for the crocodile?
I think in a turn or two with some AoE we can take out the 3 archers, so I go for the crocodile, because Ezekiel and I are already both on the archers, but it's up to you.
I'm also wondering why the Citadel Dragon's just staring at everything going on.
I didn't want to risk him.
That's reasonable.
You saw what happened to the horses and the badger.
Oh yeah, it's next on the list.
In that case, I will use a power called Energy Ray on the crocodile.
Okay.
Is that right? Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to re-roll that terrible roll I just made. And then I'm going to get a good roll for 24 touch attack.
He doesn't have AC that high.
Okay. So he takes 19 points of non-lethal sonic damage. And then I will follow that up with a flanking position. So that's it.
$38 hit for non-lethal.
38? Yeah, that hits.
And 19.
19 hits.
Lethal and 17 non-lethal, so a total of 32.
Okay. He's...
I just start slapping him around with the flat of my sword.
Pretty much.
Let's see. He looks pretty battered, but still going strong. The archers, seeing their ally, their boss, and how everything's going, they just straight up surrender.
Good.
They're not just gonna just duke it out for any longer.
Alright, I'm back.
It's now his turn, and he's going
The
to...
archers just surrendered.
What's that?
Just surrendered.
All of them, even the leader?
The leader...
Did the leader surrender too?
Yeah. The leader surrendered...
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Who's the crocodile attacking?
The guy who's been stabbing him with a sword.
He didn't stab him, he was bitch slapping him with a sword.
Same thing.
I'm flying in the air above him, just like pulling up every time he tries to bite at me, so I'm like teasing him. Just keeping it out of his reach.
Well, unfortunately, he gets one attack. Because crocodiles can't do that fast. So, now it's Paul's turn.
So the leader of the archers surrendered too, you said?
Everyone surrendered. There is literally one
Crocodile
opponent on
now.
the field, and that's it, Crocodile.
And he's enraged, so...
The only thing left right now is the crocodile? That's the only person still fighting?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think we're getting enough to knock him out. He's raging, so...
You could kill him if you want, because you can just claim you didn't know he turned into an alligator. You just thought it was another animal.
There's about 1,000 people watching.
I'm gonna go over there and fire an arrow. I don't know
I
how
didn't
close.
kill the badger.
Is it pretty obvious he's almost dead or no?
He seems pretty healthy.
Oh, in that case, I move over and I fire one arrow into him.
Few bruises and everything, but he still he looks like he's gonna go for a little bit longer.
and I'll stay 20 feet up. I got a 30. What's it? Plus 14, so 33.
He has
To
17
hit him
AC.
with an arrow.
It's a crocodile, not a human.
$25 damage from an arrow, and I'm 15 feet up off the ground.
25?
Yeah.
It looks pretty bloody. Ember. Silver.
I wanted to hit him with a magic missile, but I'm afraid if I do, it'll kill him.
I've done like 40 plus non-lethal damage, so you'd have to do 40 at a minimum.
40 damage at a minimum to kill him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get in close enough to punch it with my fist. I think that's the only way I can do non-lethal damage. Magic missile is like that.
Are you gonna punch him or magic missile him?
Magic missile, because if I do regular damage, the non-lethal too, doesn't it? Even though I'm doing regular,
I mean,
or is it like
for what?
knock him out? I always kind of wondered. I was never sure, like if like 2 separate health bars, or is it if I do regular damage, does that help towards non-lethal too?
I keep track of both damages. If the lethal damage is lower enough that non-lethal equals it or more, he is knocked unconscious.
What it effectively does is if I've done 40 damage in non-lethal, he's taken 40, but the negative 10 where he dies goes down to negative 50.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because like I said, I can't really do non-lethal without punching him, and I don't want to get that close, because
The Croc literally can't hit you unless he gets a nat 20. Your AC is 36. Ember, I don't know why you're afraid to get in melee. You have literally the highest AC in the group.
I don't want to risk it because it's the last one, but I'll just
Person with highest AC is most afraid.
I'm not really afraid. It's just one. It's all the way over there, and it's like,
Well,
So the problem is you don't want to walk that far?
yeah.
either do something or just skip and let us take care of it.
Shoot it with my bow and arrow. Subtraction is for it though, so
If you're doing non-lethal, it's a -4.
subtract it after. Oh, I fumbled. Never mind.
Okay, you just shot
At the ground.
somewhere on the general. Actually, roll the percentile.
Oh, what?
Roll a D100. Okay.
8.
So you actually hit near a person in the stands.
I'll just raise my hand, wave at them, smile, go, sorry, my bad.
Watch where you're aiming!
And next time it'll be your eye.
Really?
Ain't no rules about killing people in the stands.
You're immediately
Yeah.
disqualified.
Really aim for them, it was a joke.
Notice he was in some pain.
Mike's turn.
Alright, well I guess that's my turn then, since I missed.
Mike,
Yes.
your move.
Okay. I'll make a full attack, and the first attack was a 4 to hit.
What, 4?
34 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and that does 13 points of non-lethal damage. And if he's still going, my next attack will do 28 AC.
Yes.
Okay, if that hits, then it does 18 points of non-lethal damage. And then I roll another 28. 23.
Oh yeah, you're using, what, 2 weapons right now?
2-weapon fighting.
Okay, what's the last hit?
Mind Blade.
It's going Wolverine on him.
Okay, what's the last damage? 14.
Attack was
Non-lethal.
this is all non-lethal. So the last attack was 20. Does 20 hit?
I don't know, what does that tell you?
Okay. Is that pretty much the end of the fight?
All the what meager crowd all stands up and starts clapping. Hooray! Hooray!
We'll take bows.
And now we turn on each other.
And, oh right, I actually should have had his token right here. There he is.
I'm gonna start
Where in this arena we're supposed to go to search for this thing?
We're asking this out loud because we need to be careful who hears us. But if are you asking?
Talk to each other while the crowd is cheering. No one else will hear us, and I can make a grand entrance or a grand exit with Dimension Door, and we can go straight to where we need to go.
I'll ask my dragon to telepathically tell you in his office, or more likely in his house. However,
This house is attached to the arena, though.
and it's partly underground, wasn't it?
If I have some idea of where it is, then I can take us there with Dimension Door.
There were no windows. Okay, quick question. I know the party didn't happen, but Paul's character was gonna go explore.
You know this
That
is
night,
his house
so-
right there.
Exploring happened.
Paul went...
Sammy?
What?
Exploring happened or no?
Yeah, he went over and saw this house. He looked at it and then left.
Okay. So, we found, or what Paul's character found, that there were no windows, and it seemed like part of it might be underground, you said, right?
I don't know if any of it's underground. I just know that we're assuming you can access his house from we can, because that's how he gets from the arena to his home. His home is actually built right next to the arena.
Sammy, do I know where we need to go well enough to take us there with Dimension Door right now? I can go a total of 760 feet with Dimension Door.
It's about 50 feet to your left. Right.
Wasn't
You guys
there
want to go
is there any
for
rule
it?
about the arena until they say it's okay? Because it said you aren't allowed to leave. You can't go above 40 feet or below the ground. So we have to wait till they say, okay, next round, and then leave. Disqualified, even though we defeated everyone.
Can someone roll me an intelligence check?
Sure. With my +8, I got a 26.
Okay. You will also remember the rule of you're not allowed to leave the arena, period, until the entire tournament's over.
Right, but that's why you sneak out, not just say, "Hey, I'm leaving."
Yeah.
Are we allowed to go back to our room yet, or no?
I think that's what these 4 guards here are doing.
Taking us back to our room?
Yes. They're here to collect everybody and take them. Well, the others are being escorted off the premises.
The house is technically off the arena property?
No, it's underneath.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. No, his house. Is his house...
Yes.
His house is off, so if we get caught, we get kicked out. Got it.
Yes.
Are you guys good at sneaking?
I am.